yourself.
When y'all doing this shit, she scream, whoa. So they end up putting him in handcuffs. I was trying to hear that shit. Put him over there with me. Put him in the car with me. I say, bitch, you little bitch. I say, bitch, don't worry about the shit. He all stressed out, crying, all that shit. So I'm like, look, bitch, I'm finna take this case, bitch, because I just came home from doing TDT for aggravated wrong around. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm not tripping. I'm like, look, bitch, you know, I ain't never had this much. When I came home, I had to give me a little room to get it, got a little bread. So, you know, I'm 25 years old, my nigga. So I ain't never had to do much shit in my life. So I really was kind of proud of myself. Like, I done made it, you know, fuck with this nigga. I got a little shit going on. So, man, I ain't tripping about going to jail right now and come home to this bitch and be able to fuck with the niggas who want some real shit, who are thinking on some real shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, bitch, I'm gonna take this case over. I know you ain't no fin jail.
What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy, Hood's Billionaire. Welcome to Hood's Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we gonna be talking about paperwork out on B Jizzle Diddy's tail. Let's talk about it, man. So, man, it's crazy right now, man. They surfacing some paperwork on BG, the original Cash Money hot boy, saying that he cooperated and he testified, right? He testified to a grand jury on a gun charge that he caught a case with a young man. So pretty much it was him and two other guys. They riding, they get pulled over, they got pistols in the car. I believe they got weed in the car. And the one guy who was saying that BG, you know, testified against him. And he never called BG a rat, but he said the guy that had BG testify against him, he's saying that they all agreed at that point because he didn't have no record for him to take the charge, and that they was just gonna, you know, BG would just take care of him and take care of his people while he do the charge. You know what I'm saying? And Buddy was okay with that, so they had an agreement that Buddy was gonna take the charge. When the police came, they asked him. Buddy took the charge. Buddy said it's mine. You know what I'm saying? Buddy say it's his. So he took the charge. Bam. Now, fast forward, you know, BG used his same lawyer that's working with him. BG's lawyer is working on Buddy's case. He telling him, man, you only gonna get about 2 years. You a first time offender. Blah, say, blah, you good. He like, cool, you know, bam. So they come back 6.5 years, right? He facing about 6.5. He didn't want that. You know what I'm saying? He was upset about that. He felt like he got played, right? So he went ahead, he took the charge, right? But then they telling him, in the feds, they telling him like, buddy, you know what I'm saying? You didn't get caught with that. You supposed to fight that. So he then tried to fight it later, right? And say that wasn't his gun, right? It wasn't found on me. But what ended up happening is BG had already testified to a grand jury, right, that was Buddy gun, right? Because they already had that agreement that it was Buddy gun, right? So we gonna touch on a couple different topics here today. Okay, so number one, once again, I don't agree with crime. I don't agree with, you know, nobody taking no charges for nobody. I'm huge into that. I'll touch base on that later, especially not no young black man. But what I will say is, in the criminal element, right? Like, this has been known. The mafia been doing this. All type of street, you know, organized crime has been doing this for a really long time, where somebody who has a lesser record or no record will take a charge for a big dog in order for the big dog to stay out on the streets and everybody keep eating, everything keep flowing, and the little guy don't get the super harsh penalty, right? So this has been going on for a really long time. So, I mean, if all three parties are in agreement of what's going on, there's no way that can be snitching. It's no way that can be snitching. It's just no way that can be snitching. It can't be. It's no way that can be snitching. That can't be looked at as snitching. That can't be, you know, because y'all all agreeing to it. Y'all all saying like, yes, I agree to this. I agree with this. You know what I'm saying? I agree with this. That's what y'all saying. So if y'all all saying that, if y'all all saying y'all agree, right, then what sense does that make? You feel what I'm saying? Like, if that it can't be snitching. Y'all all was in. Now if Buddy changed his mind later, right? Like if he changed his mind later and said later, like, oh no, they didn't get found on me. I mean, that's going against what y'all agreed upon. So you can't call it snitching because y'all all agreed that Buddy was gonna take the charge. So there's no way BG can be a snitch if y'all all agreed that he was gonna take the charge. That's just point blank period. If everybody's on the same page. Now what they saying is BG should have never testified to a grand jury. The what's the face? I mean, they ask if it's already in agreement, right? And they asking me, you know, even if it's before a grand jury, man, who gun is that? Man, that's Buddy gun. I told y'all. He already, you know, he told y'all. I told y'all. You know, they saying, oh, you ain't never supposed to give no type of but if he didn't do that, that would have left a hole in the case. If BG said, well, I don't know who gun it is, now that leave that wiggle room for Buddy. You know what I'm saying? For the state to come back and put that, I mean, for the feds to come back and put that case on him. Or all of them. Right? If they can't get a clear, concise, it's his, they'll fuck around and put that gun on everybody. You see what I'm saying? So he did that. I mean, that is what it is. That's perception. Like I say, bro, all these people telling, everybody working with the feds. There's no way they got a conviction rate like that without people working with them. I mean, it's just what that's what it is. So, and that I don't really just necessarily see BG as a snitch, because how did he snitch if they all agreed for one person to take the charge all the way through and through? Right? It don't matter how much I say to the police, yeah, he took it. He took it. It's his. Come on, man. If I'm supposed to be taking care of you and your family, yeah, it's his gun. Now, what I don't agree with, and I never will agree with, and I've seen this so much, and I'm just tired of hearing these types of stories, where young black men gotta throw their life away and get a terrible mark on their record in order to, you feel what I'm saying? That's terrible. I'm tired of that. I heard Boosie say, I'm gonna have a young guy take the charge. Man, stop throwing away our young black youth by having them taking charges for y'all, so y'all can be out like that's just, I just don't like that. I just don't like that, and I don't agree with that. I'm sorry, I never will. I mean, the only thing I can say is, like, yeah, if you hanging around them type of people, then you gotta expect that. You gotta expect that to come with that come with hanging around them type of people. But you know, it's just time to just start uplifting our youth, man. Like, put them in position to do something else other than rap. Like, start a engineering school, or you know, producer school, or just something where you can funnel them through that, as opposed to funnel them through the criminal system. I just don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, here, take this charge. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, you just he only 21, or he only 18, 19. You know what I'm saying? Like, your mind ain't all the way there yet at that age for you to be taking no gun charges for nobody. I just don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? But in regards to, did BG snitch? I don't think he snitched, because they all in agreement. Buddy on recording saying they all agree for him to take the charge. So if they all agree for it, I can't call BG a snitch. I can't call him snitch. And he did, even though that was on another charge, right? Like, he just did like 13 on the charge. He did go to jail for on the gun charge. You feel what I'm saying? So, and you know, where they tried to do it again, where they tried to do the same play, but the government wasn't going for it because they had them on the phone putting the play together. Right? Like, so, and he didn't tell on no, because if he had that on his jacket, then why not tell in that case? Why not snitch in that case? You see what I'm saying? That don't make sense. Like, if you okay with telling, he would have told right then. He just took his charge on the chin and just said, okay, that's cool, I'll do the 12, 13. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think he snitched. But do I think they need to stop making young men take charges for them? Yes. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. It's the guy who's billionaire, big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the guy who's billionaire, big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.